Well, hello, and how's everyone doing today? First, I have to admit I made a faux pas on Sunday or an error when I mentioned that the council and elders and would be getting together this on Monday to discuss what we're going to be doing as far as um, with the COVID spiking, what we're going to do for Christmas Eve or Sunday morning worship or Sunday school class. Well, that was my mistake because the council and elders we actually meet on the 14th, so I had the wrong Monday. It's interesting because this feels like the second week of the month, and it is, but it's the first Monday of the month. So, and we actually have our meetings on the second Monday. So we will be getting together this Sunday, and then we'll be having our meeting on Monday. We are keeping an eye on how COVID is going, um, what we can possibly do to stay safe. I shared a lot during prayer time on Sunday um, about the precautions we need to make. Personal people Sue and I know in this past week or so had been affected. How many we know that are in ICUs, and how many we know who have passed away just in this past week. Um, so it's things that it's affecting so many people. You probably know someone who's at least had the virus, even if it's been minor or asymptomatic. We had a raise of hands of how many know somebody who has passed away. So this is something that we definitely want to make sure that as leaders we take everything into consideration, so that if we do come together for worship, we're doing every possible precautions that we can to remain safe. The church is still getting cleaned every Wednesday. Everything in the sanctuary gets disinfected every Wednesday. I mean, they wipe down the pews, the windowsills, everything. We're still doing the social distancing, but we may look at ways to possibly, like if we choose to not do Sunday school, that would give us that hour in between to allow people to leave before the next people come in. But we're, Wayne and I were talking in our meeting, we don't really have a vote. So it's going to be up to the leaders in the council. We're going to weigh all possible options. So we're going to let everybody know that. But we are going to get together this Sunday. And this is the third Sunday of Advent. And I'm continuing my series on Advent. I'm actually picking up where I left off last week. It's going to be Luke chapter 2, verses 8 through 15. Luke chapter 2, verses 8 through 15, because last week I did verses 4 through 7. So we're doing 8 through 15. This is the third Sunday of Advent. This is when we light the pink candle. And is there a significance of why the colors change, why the candle changes color? So far, you've learned that the first Sunday of Advent is also known as the prophecy candle, and the second candle of Advent is also known as the Bethlehem candle. So they are the first two, and there's 3 more candles left. The pink one this week, and the purple the fourth Sunday, and then on Christmas Eve you light the white candle in the center. Again, if we end up doing something where we are not gathering and we're doing something virtually, obviously we can make videos like we're doing with these teaser videos. Again, we're not sure exactly how we want to approach it. We've been very fortunate as a congregation that since we've been able to reopen, we haven't really had cases traced back to church services in any way. It seems like most of the people who we know through the congregation who've had the virus either it's traced back to work or school. And we've had some people who've taken every possible precautions they could and still got the virus and had very minor symptoms and had a quarantine for 10 days, 14 days, whatever the amount. In some places I read it's 10 days, others I read it's 14. But and with a lot of people being asymptomatic, when we come to church on Sunday, really none of us truly know. But we are telling people, if you know you're sick, you're not feeling well, please stay home. We don't give awards for perfect attendance. We'd rather you stay home and not put anybody else at risk. And that's really what we have to do, is make sure that we maintain our distance away from each other when we're in the building, sitting in the pew. So our goal is to continue to be able to do that. But again, we'll know more when the council and elders discuss this on the 14th. But it was good to see those who are able to join us. I'm hoping everyone's gaining something or learning something from the beginning of this Advent season in this series. I put it together because it was information I didn't know when I originally looked at this information, because not growing up in the church, when I started seeing Advent season and Christmas Eve services and candlelight services, these were things that were all new to me. And I don't like doing things just because they were always done that way, because I always had to look, I wanted to look up and see the importance and significance so I could mentally prepare. And we now learned on that first Sunday of Advent that Advent is all about spiritual preparation. It's about preparing yourself for the coming of the Lord. If it's the coming of the birth of Messiah, if it's the second coming when Jesus returns, or if it's celebrating the Holy Spirit we have with us now. So these are things to consider as you are spiritually preparing yourself during this Advent season. And if you're able to join us this Sunday, and you'll be able to see that we will light the different color candle, and we will see if that's significant or not. Or did they just make it a pink candle because they ran out of purple ones? Don't know. So I hope to share that with you. Everyone stay safe. Please take care. And we look forward to seeing you when we can. Thank you. Bye.